the Detroit Lions, and the Philadelphia Eagles. Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped out that line to begin this ball game.
His defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. That's quickly out to Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Go, Todd! 180!
Goff to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Fielded at the 9. And some nifty running on the return to get some good yardage before he was taken down. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out! Don't touch. Yeti! Whatever. Hey, Silver. Don't touch.
Off the play fake. Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll lead to a second down. That's quickly out to Smith. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sidelines.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Hey, 73, 73.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And it'll be a short pickup, but that's not enough for the 1st down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If they need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
A 59-yard attempt.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season.
The kicker on for the extra point.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Hey! 63, 63. No touch. No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Lions are going to take over just shy of midfield.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They hand it to Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Goff. Pass right side, and that is hauled in by Horton. And he will go all the way. Curry Horton. Touchdown, Detroit. His 4th TD grab of the season. Extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
73! 73! Come up, Yanni! Good.
On play action, here's Hurts. To the left side and taken in by Smith. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Good. Set.
He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is. The quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
No, set. Anyone hit? No,
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's a short one. My God. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
On first down, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions, because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On the handoff, this is good. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
1. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Laporta in motion. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
120. Value three.
The Lions called their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Cut. 180. Super one.
They send a receiver in motion left.
Hold on. Check.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Here's the punter now. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback.
Great. Tiger Hornet.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll get that out to Barkley. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Hey, 73.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
To the air again. Hurts. Out to his right. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, and I think that's one when he goes back and looks at the film, Mike, he's going to want that throw back. But remember, outside of the pocket, on the run, you're trying to make something happen downfield. The accuracy of these throws can be a little bit tricky compared to when you have your feet set. So in this case, he gives his guy a shot, but just overshoots an opportunity downfield.
Go Silver, ready? No touch.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked up by Kelee Ringo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
He'll be taken down about the 33-yard line. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama, there for the stop. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Second down, 8 yards to go. Throwing here is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack Fox kicks off for the Lions.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10. And they're on the 34-yard line.
Round up, get him. Alpha, alpha, alpha. Great.
On play action, Hurts. Again, working deep downfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. It's second down. Here's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Trimmer.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourself a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult. Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force them down for a loss.
A second down throw for Goff. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
Whoa, young, got a whole lot of CJ. Turn money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich and deep,
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Throwing, Goff. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
180! DC! Obama!
The Lions called their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. The Lions open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Tiger Hornet! Great. Check. Hey, no.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Eagles. 33 yards.
Great. No.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Alpha. Carl Leviani.
On 2nd down, Hurts exiting the pocket right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 21s on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
Hurts again. It's over the middle, complete to Brown. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the 20, here's 2nd and 3.
20-yard line.
Again, Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard.
Trimmer.
Hurts will try it again. Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he'll take it on in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year.
Makes the score Lions 28, Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Handoff, Gibbs running left. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. That's quickly out to Williams. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. 180! What's that?
From the gun, it's gone. That is brought in. It is a big play there for the Lions. 41 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Like 20!
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 16 on the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Brown.
Makes the score Lions 26, Eagles 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Past midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Set! Great. Set! 180 with it! Delta!
Off the play fake. Hurts. Find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. A pickup there of 28 yards. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That's taken in left side by Smith. To the pylon, he's in. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are able to cut into the deficit.
Eagles 14.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient, but either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Goff. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
And 16.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
White 20!
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
180!
Higgins sent in motion. Here's Gibbs. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game.
The kicker on.
And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No fun of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Hey! Crowd, let me get it! No touch that! On anyone else! Hey! Tiger Hornet! No touch!
On play action, Hurts rolling right. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late. and all he could do was get back to the original line of scrimmage.
To throw on second down is Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
73! 73! Very set. Crowd left Yeti.
On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Alpha, alpha, alpha. Crowd left, nine.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 10.
Obama, go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Hey, easy, 63, bang. Hey. No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going to look downfield once again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that will lead to a second down.
Great. Hey, Silver.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
It's 3rd and 4.
Great.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. He'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
I like that call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. We see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down run.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer. but to no avail.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set.
Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
First and 10.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. He's got his man grounded.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3. Again, Hurts. To the right side, caught by Goddard. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Hey, 73, 73. Great. Crowd left Yanni.
Hurts will try it again. There's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
That's another Eagles first down.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. And that final throw here is intercepted. That's the linebacker.